And the title of this video, as you can see, is a big win for the Resistance and the Destiny community, but what happens next? So I've got some really good news for you guys out there. A lot of you were saying that the fact that Luke Smith's sunsetting doesn't actually work outside of Trials of Osiris and Iron Banner was a win, but not a big enough win. Well, how's this for a big win? The man behind the sunsetting, behind the Destiny content vault, behind the cancellation of Destiny 3, Luke Smith is no longer director of Destiny 2. He's still a director, but he has been moved to creative director of the Destiny universe, and his assignment currently is to run the media side of things with the Destiny universe. A new director has been appointed. I've never heard of the new guy before. To be honest, I'm afraid I don't remember his name, but the info's all there about it up on the Bungie site. What they haven't said as of yet is why Luke Smith has been transferred and is no longer the director. The way I see it, there's several different explanations. One is that they're trying to get people to drop all the complaining and stuff by giving Luke Smith a different title, but having him still making the decisions, and then the new director just does whatever Luke Smith says should be done. The other is that Bungie have finally seen sense and now agree that Luke Smith is doing nothing but damage Destiny 2 and the Destiny franchise as a whole. So I would say don't stop fighting what's going on with Destiny yet. We need to see what's going to be happening. I'm going to keep all my Resistance stuff up and running, so at the moment, if you have got a petition up on a site like change.org, keep it up for the moment. And just keep on hassling Bungie about how unhappy everybody is about the changes Luke Smith made, because now that Luke Smith is no longer director of Destiny 2, we have a chance to get the changes reversed, and we have a chance to get the game to go back to being about its players. What do I think about Activision? Well, like a lot of people, when they first made the split, I bought into how much better things were going to be now that Activision was gone. I believed the stuff that I was told about how Activision was ruining everything, but it actually turns out a lot of the stuff that we thought Activision did, like the sunsetting back in Destiny 1 of Year 1 guns, like Codes End stuff, was Luke Smith's idea, not Activision's. And in actual fact, turns out that had they not split with Activision, we wouldn't have had all these problems with the game. Because apparently Activision left because of Luke Smith's decision not to go ahead with Destiny 3. The contract that Bungie had with Activision required them to make 10 Destiny games. Oh, hey Gold Knight, just doing a video giving out some good news. Luke Smith is gone. Well, not gone, but he's being transferred away from Destiny 2. And I mean, it's not just I say it was better before he was director. I mean, it's a fact. Luke Smith did not invent Sleeper Simulant. In fact, what Luke Smith did was, when Sleeper was brought through to Destiny 2, he was the one that made the decision that it would not have the same perks on it as it did in Destiny 1.
Heavy ammo available.
Now, let me be very clear, I got nothing against Luke Smith personally. He may be one of the nicest people you could ever hope to meet. But in terms of what he has done for the game, I think
30 seconds remaining.
I think that Luke Smith just screwed us all up.
You've got 10 seconds. Don't be discouraged. There can be only one winner. Come back strong.
To be honest, if I was lead developer of the Destiny franchise, what I would do would be I would give back all the content that was taken out of Destiny 1. I would do away with the sunsetting. I would make it so you get to keep the levels that you get when a season ended. Well, I say season ended, I would do away with seasons. I would basically go back to running the game the way it was run in Destiny 1, but there'd be an optional battle pass that you could buy. You would not need the pass to give you access to mainstream playable content, only to weapons, exotics, legendaries, that sort of thing, on top of all your other stuff. And I would turn Witch Queen into Destiny 3. Sadly, I am not director of Destiny franchise. However, I can tell you that I have actually signed up to be a home researcher for Bungie. So that means getting paid to test games and stuff before they're released. So hopefully I can do a small part to kind of try and steer Destiny in the right direction. Another thing you can thank Luke Smith for is the total mess in terms of exotic character Pacific exotics. Twilight Garrison was never brought through from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2. The reason for this, and if you are a Titan, this is going to piss you off colossally. The reason Twilight Garrison was never brought through was because Luke Smith wanted to stop people being able to Titan skate. As for my opinion on sunsetting, I will give you a quick opinion on that, but I did do a full video on sunsetting entitled "Why Sunsetting is Not a Problem," and basically sunsetting doesn't work because your artifact keeps your level up, which means as long as you're using a good gun which has good perks on it, if it's sunset it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter sunset, you can still do it. I have tested this out. There's a video I did where I've tested out Luna's Howl in Nightfall. Use it in Nightfall, you can use it in missions, you can use any sunset gun for anything in the game. Sunsetting is not feasible in the Destiny game series. It didn't work in I mean, they had to give up on it in Destiny 1, didn't they? Now, in Destiny 1, before they sunset, they reduced everything's level to 160 and sunset it at 170, right? But people refused to stop using the Year 1 gear from Prison of Elders, Vault of Glass, Crota's End, and to this day still use it. So Basically, they had to give up on it, and they will give up on it again. Just put simply, there is no place for sunsetting in a game like Destiny. 50% of the Destiny community will tell you everything I've just told you, which is the artifact protects you from sunsetting in every activity except for Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris. And the other 50% of Destiny community will tell you they would rather delete Destiny 2 and not play it anymore than accept sunsetting. See, what's this? What is the point in making an OP weapon just to nerf it? Right, that's a good question actually. And basically, very little point. That is what people say. Sunsetting does not encourage you to work to get new stuff. It makes you feel there's no point in earning new stuff because it's just going to be gone. And that is the other thing. Destiny 2 is totally 100% random drop. And the drop rates are not fabulous. So realistically, if they were to ever make sunsetting work, the only way they could make sunsetting do what Luke Smith wanted it to do would be to go back to the old level up system. And if they were to do that, no sooner than it could be like you would get a gun you wanted mere days before it was sunset. Luke Smith gave us a bunch of crap about power creep. There's never been power creep in Destiny because there can't be power creep in Destiny. Power creep is just a fancy way of saying that you're pissed because your mates are getting higher level than you are and getting better stuff than you are. In Destiny, people who work harder or who have more time than other people are always going to be higher level and are always going to be more powerful than people who don't have as much time or are not as dedicated. Again, absolutely correct. People do not want to work to get the same gun again. The whole plan was doomed from the start. Sunsetting in Destiny is not feasible. It is not something that's going to help the game. It is not something that's going to change the game for the better. It is not even something that can be done.
Heavy ammo on the way.
The answer to making people use different guns isn't to sunset stuff. The answer to make people change their guns sometimes, is for Bungie to make sure that all the new guns it makes are really good and fun to use. Yeah, they might be getting a shitload of new light players in D2, but they're losing all their core players and all their veteran players. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I was very happy to bring you some good news at last. I'm going to call the video there, and I will catch you next time. Please don't hesitate to leave some more comments in the comments on my YouTube page if you didn't get an answer, or if you think of something you should have asked but didn't.